Hello, what is happening, my ladies and my gentlemen, and welcome to some good old all-pick. This clip was submitted on Reddit by Mr. Pride. He also suggested it on as a comment to one of my videos that I should go take care of this replay. So, I have decided to be the absolute nice guy and actually do that. So, yay, points for me. Not at all. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for about this game. It looked absolutely amazing on Dota Buff. Haven't spoiled it for myself, just so you know. But I have seen some of the graphs and total amount of kills and the amount of time the game is actually spanning over. So I'm super excited for this matchup. Absolutely amazing. Some of the heroes this game, especially Sand King as a hero, I'm looking a lot, very much forward to see actually. As everybody gonna be loading into their slots. If I could word today, that is sometimes nice to be able to when you're an English caster, being able to word, aka speak, on this Radiant side, excuse me, as the Dire side heroes are just getting loaded into the slots. We got Mr. King, picked up by Nazgura. We got Warlock, played by, something. Juggernaut will be picked up by Pikey. Zuki. It's Pikey. Pikey Kubik. And Elias is going to be on the puck, actually looking relatively neat on that puck. That's a very cool set. Very tiny hero, hard to make sets for, but they pulled that off quite well. Surreal Pillow is going to be on our Sand King, as we have the techies. Turbat Tear is going to be planting some mines inside of the Radiant jungle here. Is probably hoping to catch out a couple of rotations. We also got the Undying, played by Ducks Don't Die. Sir Pride, hold on. So the game is going to be getting on the way. Mr. Pride is going to be played by Nature's Prophet, who unfortunately only gets one little tree end. Off there, Skywrath Mage is already going to be going up against Elias, as he has dropped another ward. Now this stun out on Skywrath. He's going to be taking quite a fair amount of damage, but I don't think they have the burst to bring him down. There is no secondary Hellfire Blast, so he's absolutely fine out of the range. There it is, actually. Just got the mana for it. He's got to try to burn him out. Could this be First Blood? Creeps are blocking him, but not enough. And Dragonfly, the mid Skywrath Mage, is going to be fine. As Ducks Don't Die is going to be backing him up. We got a little tree and wandering down there as well. And the Skywrath Mage will be picked up by Dragonfly, as the Sniper will be taking up the bottom lane. Kurjuso. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but yeah. It's going to be dual laning bottom lane with techies. Not a very strong lane, so we're probably going to be having a lot of farm out from this Juggernaut. He is already sitting on one last hit, as seems like that Warlock feels like taking a couple of last hits of his own. Could work into a quick Midas. This doesn't look like a regular support build, so it's probably why. And the lane is also pushing quite bad, because both heroes are trying to take last hits. Sand King is going to be solo for now, up against the Undying here. Yeah. Wraith King has decided that he wanted to jungle Wraith King without a stout shield, which is not how you jungle Wraith King. You really need a stout shield. So rather than getting a salve, you should probably consider working into a stout shield and then go straight Vampiric Aura. But of course, I can understand his not going into Vampiric Aura because of that early initiation onto Skywrath. And up on the top lane, I do believe Undying is winning this very much. It's not sitting on the most of the last sets, actually only one as of right now, but just keeping Surreal low constantly with the decay. So that is a, yeah. There's not really going to be a whole lot of combat in this. Sand King, he doesn't have the burst attack on this Undying, and if he tries to go in Undying, he's just going to drain all of his strength and burn him down. But seeing the fact that they haven't like done a dual lane with this Undying, or a tri-lane even, there's not a whole lot of kill potential from him either. He does have the Tombstone, not anymore, but it is also going to be a way to take down the Sand King, but the unfortunate thing is that he doesn't have a way to get to work through Sandstorm, which would be optimal. Pride, currently taking up the jungle. He's sitting on about 4 last hits so far, looking relatively decent. Got the Ring of Basilius up here first, and that's going to be helping keeping mana on himself and working his tree ends a bit longer inside those woods. As Tekis is very obviously mining up there. Sniper actually taking a hell of a lot of damage from the Fatal Bonds, as he's managed to somewhat be okay up against this Juggernaut in lane. Almost, at least. Warlock is very greedy with his Shadow Words and not really trying to help out his jugs. So it's not going to be the fastest farm. There's the Haste Rune up in the top lane. Senking, he's just dropping solo. But yeah, the bottle Haste Rune up from Skywrath. I don't know how much it's actually going to be doing. For him at this point, he's not really ready to rotate. And Puckna in the mid lane seems to be giving him a bit of a tough time in terms of both last hits and just dropping that another ward constantly, keeping him from getting any mana. Excuse me there for a second. I'm actually just going to do something a bit differently here. Hopefully that's not going to be muting out my voice too much. But when I start screaming and shouting, it's not going to max out, hopefully. I'm probably planning on getting a better microphone at some point. But for now, my headset mic will have to suffice. As we have Juggernaut. Still just trying to farm up. Has put 2 points in a Blade Dance, so that's not half that bad. You could be putting points into stats as well. Just because, basically, yeah, it's going to be granting you an easier time of last hitting. And as of right now, both teams just quietly pass or getting their farm on. The Gloves of Haste have come out from Pride, so he's probably looking to work into a somewhat quick Midas. Techie's double damage rune. Yes, sir. Might just be using it as bait. Hold on, where did that Wraith King Blast go? That's actually... I was on a creep. Alright. He's dropping fairly low, though. Oh, Sanking. He could be in trouble. Skywrath, he's jumping in. They gotta get a way... They gotta find a way of getting him out of that Sandstorm. It's about 10 seconds left. He doesn't have enough for another one. There goes the Decay, keeping him low. This could very much be First Blood. He has no escape. He has the Boar Strike, but that's not very far. And as long as he stays out of reach... Yeah, there it goes. It's off. It's gonna be stunning up the Skywrath, and Undying, he's not ready for it. I don't think there's enough damage. The Arcane Bolt, or the Concussive Shot, excuse me, not gonna fly through. Not gonna be enough to bring him down. And right now, Techies, that's actually not. That's lies. Techies is still down that bottom lane. Has not really been able to do much with his mines so far. You really don't want to be planting on the usual mine spots like in the river, here, and up here on the rune spots. Usually what you want to do if you're playing up against, let's say, a very, very rotate heavy lineup, you plant them here, 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 and here. Like, you plant them in choke points. And you can probably see the rings out, because I got no mouse. Or at least you guys can't see it. But yeah, you plant them in choke points, and not on top of the runes, because they know they're going to be there, which is why they're going to be placing sentry wards if they're smart. That is the TI, yep, the Watcher Below ward. That is actually rather neat. I haven't equipped mine yet. But as you can see, I haven't equipped the TI official HUD, which actually looks super good. And there goes the ward. They pop down the sentry ward, and yeah, they saw mine up. You really want, as techies, to try to conceal your mines best as possible. Try to not let them know where they're going. Oh, hold on. Does he have suicide? He does. This could be so bad for the Senking. If he pops into Sandstorm, he's gone. There's not going to be any way around it. And there you go. He's popped into Sandstorm. What does he have for damage? That is full frontal damage, 650. That's more than his, almost more than his max. He can basically just walk up into the middle of the Sandstorm and go for it. Not going to happen though. As the invisibility rune has been bottled up by Skywrath, he has now hit level 6. Whereas Puckna is level 7, so he is actually out leveling him. Probably working into a fast pair of Arcane Boots. Hasn't really needed the mobility just yet. He's actually moving at a relatively nice pace by default 320, which is not half that bad. So you can excuse the late boots. And Warlock is one greedy bastard, just saving everything for himself as of right now, and it's been taking 15 last hits, whereas the Jux is only sitting on about 23. There goes Skywrath. He is invis, but they should be seeing him coming with the wards there. And they know exactly where he is. They could even turn it. Is the Omni Slash? No, not yet. He's not level 6. They could try for it anyway. Sniper is pretty much back. He is almost done. So if he walks in, he's dead. Over the top lane, Seki's trying to mine up. The problem is he's being too obvious. I mean, eventually they're gonna forget. But he's just being too obvious right now with where he's putting down his mines. The places where he really wants to put him is maybe actually try to smoke, just buy smoke. Run up here. Just go straight here and plant him there. That would be such a good spot, because when Puckna finally starts to rotate, he's going to be walking right on top of these. And when Wraith King, he's wandering back and forth, that's going to be taking him down as well. So basically just get a ward in here, try to smoke up, get a ward in here, hope you don't meet Wraith King, and then just try to keep an eye on him. And screw up his rotations. Juggernaut is almost at level 6, so right now it's been 8 minutes without the first blood, but this is actually rather interesting because these two teams are very, very evenly matched. Sniper and Juggernaut, they got the late game. Wraith King as well. With the Nature's Prophet. Against the Nature's Prophet push. Hold on. Oh, he's dropping solo. The Tombstone is going to go down. He's going to go for the counter initiation though. He's charging up the epi and it's going to get the return kill. But it's going to go as first blood first. So the first blood is going to go the way of the Undying. Because he is so far ahead, it was basically evens out. Not by much though. Actually, he didn't get the experience, of course. It doesn't actually even out. Oh, hold on. They found Wraith King. Skywrath Mage. He's trying for it. He's got another Arcade Bolt in about a second. That's going to be enough. And there comes Jug. Think he wants to try to get him. Pugna could rotate, but he's just sitting there in the middle lane. Juggernaut, he doesn't have the Omni Slash. It's just going to try to run him down. There goes the Mystic Flare. Is it going to be enough? No, it is not. Very, very close to. But it's going to be able to get the Skywrath Mage. So super unfortunate here from the Skywrath. Does manage to bring down the Wraith King, which is going to be slowing down his farm, but does eat a death instead. I would say it's actually worth it, just because Wraith King is that much more valuable. Skywrath is in the early game, which makes it kind of sketchy, but just in sheer terms of late game, it was good bringing down the Wraith King. He's only about level 4, hasn't been jungling efficiently at all. Probably should actually go Midas, as Nature's Prophet does have his 10-minute Midas, which is not half that bad. It's actually pretty damn good, considering the fact that he went the way of Basilius first. And now the pushing starts. He's going to be dropping right onto top lane, dropping those treants, and ready to rock and roll as the Sand King. I don't think he's able to do much. Trying to desperately deny the tower. Is he going to get there first? Because they can't see him. Nope, he's going to get it. 1 HP. There he goes. So he manages to deny the tower, which is going to be a bit weird for the Undying. He can dive a lot further, but right now he's very, very vulnerable. And if he wants to escape, he's got to use the Tombstone, which costs him a lot of money. In terms of they give up a lot of gold whenever he drops the Tombstone, if it gets taken out. Yep, now you're thinking the same way I'm thinking, techies. That right there is a perfect mind spot, because it's going to be blocking the path to here and to here. So all rotations going through this area right here, they're going to get blown up. Yep, he noticed. Now they should be able to take down those mines. Oh, but he might not actually. Skywrath Mage's gonna try to contest it. Luckily, he didn't drop the Mystic Flare because the Nether Ward is there. And there's the regen rune. Pugna trying to suck him down of his life. It's not gonna be able to. Very, very close. And there goes the mines. He's gonna be dropping them down. Oh, Skywrath is gonna be trying to go in. Cannot use the Mystic Flare. If he does, he's gonna die. It's basically the way it works. And with Pugna having the life drain up in about a couple of seconds, so dangerous for the Skywrath. Taking so much harass just for the sake of that. And there it goes. Elias is going to be trying to suck him right down the bottom lane. They actually managed to take down the Sniper, which is an important pickup. I mean, Sniper's been basically getting free farm down there for the last 11 minutes. Has only been getting about 40 last hits, but compared to a Skywrath underestimating the power of that Nether Ward, which he has obviously maxed because he's up against the Skywrath Mage. This actually looks like a relatively decent build. The Cryptify doesn't scale that well, which is why it's good to only get 1 point in it, and then just when you're up against your Skywrath, just max that Nether Ward immediately. Hasn't really been able to make much of the Nether Blast, but he's never going to be able to get close enough to the Skywrath to drop it, which is why the ward is so efficient. But yeah. Turbo Terror, the techies, has been able to get down about, that's about 6 mine up in that top lane, and we're up in that top jungle, secret shop area-ish. Oh, the Suicide is going to be able to take down Pugna. Nice play there by techies. Did almost get burned down, did have to Decryptify and had another blast on the ready, but techies just a quicker on the reaction time.
Tower is under attack.
As mid lane is starting to get burned down here. Sniper He is not going to be going straight Mask of Madness. This is actually going to be building. Finish check on his treads first, which is alright. Which is what you definitely want to be doing. Try to get a bit of HP on yourself in there. Also a bit of attack damage and attack speed. Got Wraith King rotating in this wall. He's going to be landing the stun on the sniper. And almost going to get burned down by the Mystic Flare. There's the counter kill, almost at least. Did have mana for the reincarnation. Bit of a wasted opportunity. Basically, Wraith King, yeah, he's just burned a 2.5 minute reincarnation, which he could be using for something else. Probably should have just left it alone, because they're not going to be able to get the kill regardless. Like Juggernaut, he didn't have mana for the ult. He had just spun, which means he wasn't able to jump in. Like at this point, Juggernaut, he's not able to. Oh, hold on, the charge though. Not a whole lot of pulses hitting him, but he's gonna go down regardless. Pucknut's taking that kill. Nice gank onto the Undying, who was not doing as well as you would probably be hoping he did. Does look like he's building into a blade mail here relatively quickly, which would screw with the Pucknut so bad. I am not. Hold on. Because it's draining, like, it's life almost, Nah, it's actually magic damage. But he does get himself up at HP. What happens if he blade mails? Oh, the suck on the Nature's Prophet. Gonna be dropping him so damn low after only about a, 2 seconds of it. But yeah, there used to be a damage type called HP removal, which life drain was suggested or set as. It's basically pure damage. Oh, hold on. The ulti or the Omni Slash from Juggernaut. Just Skywrath Mage in a bad spot. Bad spot at the wrong time. And this Juggernaut, he's actually not doing half that bad. He's 2-on-1. Has the highest GPM on the map currently. And gonna be working through those Mud Golems. Warlock is getting a bit of farm down the bottom lane. I'm not really sure what he's working into, but he does have a lot of gold currently sitting on him. Oh, the rotation through the mines. There's only about... Still only one left. Wasn't able to take him down, I don't think. Yeah, that was level 1 mines. So... Yeah, those would have been hurting for about 300 and... Yeah, not enough. Not enough damage. But there... Oh, hold on. The remote mines. As long as he doesn't walk up and replenish them, this could be very, very bad. Sniper, he just has to back up. All he has to do currently is back up, and now that the lane is pushing, or they just gotta get the lane pushing with the fatal bonds there. This is actually perfect for Radiant right now, or Dire, excuse me. If they walk up into the mines, detonate, and kaboom, double kill for techies. Well played. Good use of the early remote mines. Very, very good use of them. Keeping them like far enough or away from the tower, not just sitting them like right there. Keeping them far enough away so that the Warlock gets clipped as well. On the middle lane, we do have a bit of a push Pride. He's going to be trying to take down the middle tower in Nazgûl. Mr. Wraith King is actually going for the Midas. He's only about level 8. There goes the ulti out from the epicenter. Is now going to be jumping in onto Undying. He's taking so much damage. Skywrath is in there as well. Mystic Flare should be able to bring down the Sand King. They got the dust on him, and he's going to be going down. Prophet taking that kill. They're going to be burning through that tower like it's nothing. The exchanges. And there goes Techie's actually taking that tower with the drop of a mine. And Undying now has the Blade Mail. I'm interested to see what's actually going to happen when the Pucknut tries to life drain him. Because it's not going to cancel out. Undying is still going to be taking damage. At least in theory he's going to be taking damage. And Pucknut is not going to be healing at all. Because all the damage he's sucking for is getting returned to him. Bottom lane Sniper, actually looking relatively good on farm. Has finished up the treads. Gloves of Haste as well. I'm not really sure what he's going to be using those for, but maybe a Mjolnir. Probably should finish up the Yasha first and then work into a Mjolnir. Just to get that extra movement speed. And it's generally a bit of a better pickup, especially when you're fighting a lot like this Radiant team or Dire team are doing right now. Elias, Pucknut. Fight. Oh, hold on. It's actually done now. The Wraith King Midas is now done after 17 minutes of trying to jungle farm. It is finally finished. And considering that he's trying to jungle, I'm sorry, Nazgura, but this is a terrible build. If you want to jungle, you gotta max shove Imperial Aura and the Mortal Strike. And maybe only put 1 point in a Wraith Fire Blast, because it doesn't damage for a whole lot more. You really only use it for the stun, which is exactly what it's good for. And when you get the, oh, hold on. We do have a bit of an engagement. There goes the Omni Slash Rubik. Oh, no, excuse me, Rubik. It's because I'm reading Cubic. Juggernaut is going to be able to take down the sniper. But yeah, basically, Wraith King, if you're trying to jungle, you got to max lifesteal and max Mortal Strike. Just so you can get, the more damage you can get in, the better. You don't really need the stuns, which is why people usually don't max it, because you only need it for the stun duration and not exactly the damage. Oh, Skywrath is walking into the Wraith King now, taking quite an extensive amount of damage from that Wraith Fire Blast. There is actually a mine sitting down there. No rune as right now. Undying did pick up a haste rune, but he's just so low. I don't think he's able to do much. He can go into ultimate form, try to gain a bit of HP. Undying, he's fairly low on mana, has spent the golems. And there goes the Arcane Bolt. Not really gonna do much. Pride, he's jumping into basically 3 heroes. Surrealistic Pilot is gonna be helping Juggernaut bring him down there.
A worthy fool.
They could deny that tower, they're trying. Yep. There it goes, Techies. Trying to screw up the rotations of the Wraith King as of right now, and he's gonna die from this. That's gonna be popping the Reincarnation. Oh, in the bottom lane. Sand King taking down the Skywrath mage. He's overextending as well. This is a disaster for Dire side right now. They're not doing well. They are simply not doing well as of right now. Getting pushed in big time. Of course, you have the Techies for the ultra late game, but he's not going to be able to mine up properly if this push continues. And Prophet has been unable to do a whole lot. He's actually walking into Orchid, which I don't know. Orchid is an excellent pickup. That's at least what I'm thinking that he's working into. Orchid is a really, really good pickup, even if you're pushing Prophet. But at this point, oh, the charge of the epicenter. He's trying to jump under Undying. Just no range, missing a lot of pulses. But Undying is going to get brought down by the Sand King. But there goes the counter assassination on the Sand King. So, does end up going down. Wraith King, he might end up having to pop his ult. Or getting forced to it. He's getting slowed so much. They're trying to heal him up. The Shadow Word not able to do enough. And he is back, though. Round number 2 is going to be trying to run away as well. Cubic. Oh, a bit of a misunderstanding as Wraith King will be burned down the second time. Yeah, I don't think that was on purpose. Juggernaut basically turned, and then Wraith King thought, like, alright, I'm going as well. And then Juggernaut ran away again. And, yeah, dying with an unspent Midas. And that's going to mean bottom tower, for sure. Oh, he has to be so careful right now, Techies. Haste rune's about, or Invis rune's about to run out. There's a free Omni Slash. Not anymore, though. Dragonfly. Oh, they're mining up the camps, actually. It's rather neat. Gonna be trying to disrupt some of the farm of the Wraith King. Up on the top lane, Pugna. I'm not really sure what the Treants are trying to do here. They're trying something. There it is. They're gonna be trying to burn down this creep wave. Rotation back to mid lane from Ducks Don't Die and Skywrath Mage, who is currently working into a Force Staff. Really, really neat pickup, especially when you're working against the Sand King, the Pugna, and the Warlock, as you're able to maybe get out of the Chaotic Offering, definitely able to get away from the Nether Blast when he decryptifies, because that still works, and Sand King to get out of its ult, or some of the zone at least. The radius doesn't really tell, so I don't know if it's enough, if 600 is enough to get away. Sniper working on Ancients, he's got the Yasha. Has got the Morbid Mask as well. Oh, hold on, engagement. They're going on to Undying here. Gonna be trying to take him down. There goes the Soul Rip as well. Does have another decay. There goes the stun. Wraith King, he's trying to chase him down, but he might pay with a bit more as the rotations are gonna be coming back. But yeah, realizes. Oh, hold on, Juggernaut. Juggernaut running in. It's gonna be Omni Slashing, bouncing on the Sniper as well. He is dead for sure. Double kill for the Juggernaut. Very, very good Omni Slash, and there's a free tombstone right there. That's a relatively nice amount of gold. Are they going to be able to bring it down time? 1. He's not going to get it. Barely. Barely missing it. Very, very nice initiation from Juggernaut. But he is making the mistake, though, of going for an Aghanim Scepter. Which is not smart. It's very, very old meta. You got so much attack speed on the Juggernaut that it's better to just get a BKB and then just try to run around and kill off people. With your regular right clicks. Like, you do more damage that way. And if you build something like a Scotty, you got the tankiness to withstand it as well, even with the regular right clicks coming up from the sniper. Juggernaut is one of the best heroes up against Sniper, if you can actually run him down. PA is like one of the best. I feel Juggernaut, when played correctly, is one of the best counters to Sniper. Of course, Sniper, you would just argue that he's not going to be getting that situation where he can get initiated upon by a charging in Jug. But if Jugs plays it smart, he's going to be rotating around trying to find positions where the Sniper is vulnerable, which is especially if he gets initiated on from the rear and on the middle lane. That's actually not in the middle, on the bottom lane. Techies, it's going to be taking down Wraith King with those very, very cleverly placed mines. There's also one in the woods there. Relatively neat. As Undying, trying to deal some damage back to Warlock with the Blade Mail. Top lane. He's going to get denied by Techies. That's a rather impressive deny, considering the fact that he's only hitting for 59 at level 11. This has actually been a this is actually very, very well leveled Techies. Like, his experience per minute is actually not bad, considering yeah, he's out leveling a Wraith King, a jungling Wraith King, that is, with a Midas. Oh, the concussive shot. Not gonna be following up with any initiation. I was hoping there, because Juggernaut, he should not. He does actually have the Omni Slash, right? And there's a an epicenter as well. What's the cooldown? 70 seconds now. With the Aghanim Scepter in hand. I still don't feel it's a very, very good pickup, because you only get 2 more or 3 more jumps, which is a lot for 4,000 gold. And let's say, yeah, you do 225 damage. It's about 600. Oh, the Omni Slash coming out at the wrong time. It's physical damage, my friend. Not going to be able to take down the Skywrath Mage. And now the Undying, he's coming in with the Tombstone. Going to be trying to force him out. There goes the Soul Rip, but the Warlock Golems are going to be burning him down. Not exactly. It's just interested in the little minions there. It's going to get slowed. But there goes the Tombstone. It's going to get brought down. The misplays out from Elias and Pikey. The misplays. They were thinking 2 separate things. Oh, concussive shot. There should be, yep. Not an Arcane Bolt though to follow up. Assassination. It's gonna be enough for the Juggernaut. Ouchies. So his dominating streak just got ended. I didn't think he was within range, but Sniper is level 14 by now. And he's working his way towards a Mjolnir. Experience per minute. Actually, let's say net worth. Pride currently has been doing an amazing job of just farming. Like, he's at 155 last at 25 minutes or 26 minutes in, which is fairly okay, which is actually rather good. But his net worth is sitting at 10k. That's 5k more than the Juggernaut, who has 6 kills to his name. Or not 5k, 500. That is really, really good for a profit. Let's just put it like that. That is really, really good for a profit. Not sure if this is going to be an Aghanim Scepter profit. Personally, and I know a friend of mine is going to be killing me for this, but I don't think it's a very good item on Nature's Prophet. With the, well, the Aghanim Scepter in and of itself is okay, but it's not as OP as people think. Like, sure, the pushes are good with the extra treants, but when you're facing up against somebody like a Jugs, of course, he has not gone for the farming or the deep pushing build where you get the Mjolnir or the Battle Fury. If he'd gotten like the Battle Fury or the Mjolnir, he would be able to deal with them so easily. And seeing the fact that Wraith King, in this particular case, you could defend it, but you usually, if you were farming a Mjolnir on Jugs or like a Battle Fury, I would just get taken down so fast. Middle lane, Undying, he's actually going in rather deep. He's going to get stunned up. There goes the epicenter as well. He's going to be bringing him down. Warlock did get that kill. Nice, cool. It's getting burned down here. His assassination's going to Or not, just assassination. His reincarnation's gonna pop. Now Sand King comes back in. They're gonna try to jump on the sniper. They're gonna get killed off by the mines. At least Sand King is. And Juggernaut, he's trying to chase down the sniper. Should be enough to find the kill. Yes, it is. Nature's Prophet coming in as well. Likewise with Techies. He does have a suicide available. Is he gonna be able to get it off? Yes, he is. And taking down the Wraith King on the same occasion. Pride trying to walk in. Does have a golem to go through. And now he's actually gonna get, gonna be silencing up the Pugner. And Pride is gonna get burned down though inside of his own trees. As Juggernaut just decides that enough is enough. This is gonna mean 2-2s.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think there's a whole lot of deep push.
Dire's structures.
Techies doesn't have a whole lot. He's not able to engage into him. Undying is fairly okay, but not up against 3 on or 1 on 3.
Dire's middle tower is
That's the SNY. No, that's Basher. That's the Basher Juggernaut.
Dire's middle tower
So not
has
deep pushing
fallen.
Jug, which could become an issue later. Basher is an okay item. It can be rather weak. Oh, they're forced staffing the Warlock Golem up into the diagram, but they're not going to be able to bring it down in time for the bounty. It's Warlock. He is actually done with the Aghanim Scepter. He only needs the last little item, which is the Blade of Alacrity. That's about all he needs, and then he can have 2 nice and sweet golems. And then he just needs to build into Refresher, and you win the game. That's more or less how Warlock goes. It's so tough to defend up against 4 golems. It's basically 4 extra heroes with a very, very limited bounty. Especially if it comes off the back of a team fight. They can just push so fast. They push faster than a prophet. He's got the Aghanim Scepter now. TP down to bottom lane. Juggernaut just trying to defend, trying to work his way through the creeps here. As the tower, though, is going to drop down. Pride is actually going to be trying to go for him. Not really sure if he's going to be able to make it. There is an Omnislash available. Can't run away from the pack. Wraith King comes in as well. Oh, the Jukes is going to be sprouting up. TP and back home is not going to happen. And Juggernaut takes him down. Omnislash, though, is bouncing to all the wrong creeps. Could almost have been out, but nice stun in from Wraith King, holding him in place. So he's sitting on 4.2k gold. Is this Refresher Wraith King? Is this first item Refresher Wraith King? The man is rich right now. He could buy almost anything. Oh, mid lane. Pugna is trying to drain out the Skywrath Mage. He's gonna drop. Drop? As my voice just decided to be 10 years old again. But yeah, he's gonna be dropping the Skywrath Mage for the nice little bow strike into it. Techies has mined up the Roche Pit. It's gotta be the Jugs who's gonna be going in there first. He could actually die from all this damage. Let's just see, he's got quite a fair amount. He's got about 4 of these, 4 remote mines. Plus, yeah, it's enough. Let's just say it's enough. Do they have a gem though? They actually do have one. But they can't see inside the Roche Pit. That's the unfortunate thing. They cannot see inside of the Roche Pit. So when they walk in there, it's gonna go kaboom. And if Pugna's not there, somebody's gonna die. Oh, I'm just waiting for somebody to walk in there. Trying to defend bottom lane. Skywrath is rotating and Sniper sitting up front, which is what he shouldn't be. It should be Undying here. So the mines are gonna be going down. Juggernaut sitting off to the back. Actually, all the way up in front, off to the side. That's what I meant to say. Waiting for an initiation. There goes the golems. That should be enough for an initiation. Undying. Oh, the epicenter is getting charged up. Did it actually come in? No, nope. It actually got cancelled. Courier's down. Undying is dead as well. It was actually the Radiant Courier that dropped, but they spent 2 ultimates on it and didn't get nothing. And Pugna even goes down. Skywrath, where did the gem go? Did he just take him off to the back? He actually got it. Holy hell. Oh, the Techies was almost able to take him out. I don't think that was actually just a panic deny. Sniper trying to work in there. Trying to get an ultimate off is almost going to be enough to take him down. Though the Juggernaut is probably going to get picked up here. Nope, the Boar Strike in from Sand King with the Blink Dagger. Nice save there. Very, very unselfish play by Sand King.
I'll take your tribute.
I think Pugna might have walked in. Yeah, there are no mines in there. He might have walked into the Roche pit, which allowed for Scareth Mage to just bump in and say Arcane Bolt to the face, and then that was it. Would you like to taste my Arcane Bolt? Oh, that's so dirty. Would you like to taste my concussive shot? Get your minds out of the gutter. That was actually just me being dumb. Alright, regardless. Back into the game. This is terrible commentary right here. Scareth Mage is working its way towards the Staff of Wizardry. It could be going into a Rod of Atos. That would at least make a lot of sense this game. Try to slow some of these very, very mobile heroes that his Radiant team has got. Pugna, actually a fairly decent move speed. Likewise with Juggernaut, when he pops the Mask of Madness, he's basically running at terminal velocity. And when he gets the Sanch as well, it's going to be even worse. Nature's Prophet, building Blink Dagger. Basically, people are maybe going to comment on this, but I do think that Blink Dagger is actually the superior pickup to Shadow Blade. Because it gives you just so much mobility when you're trying to move around. And Shadow Blade, sure, it's going to get you out of sticky situations. But if you're playing smart with a Blink Dagger, it's going to get you out of even more. Shadow Blade is the oh shit, I've fucked up item. Blink Dagger is the I got this under control item. Basically, you gotta know your limits on Nature's Prophet, like where you can go, where you can't go. There's not a situation that, like, if you really fuck up, you're gonna die regardless of Shadow Blade, which is why I like Blink Dagger so much. Because that's also helps you to play a lot more carefully, which means that you won't fuck up.
Warriors of the wood.
As he does actually have an axe available, Pugna is going to be buying a second gem this game. That's dropped quite bad on the net worths. Like he had an amazing early game, but he's dropped off quite bad. Sand King is currently sitting basically at the worst. He's working his way towards an axe, and with his money at this point, I would say that the superior pickup to that would be a Vial of Discord. I think it actually stacks with the Pugna Decryptify, which would be so damn amazing. Just the yeah, 60% magic damage, 60% extra, and you take that from 25 with the Nature's Prophet. That leaves you with 35 minus, so you take extra damage plus the 25 on top with the Vial of Discord, which basically means that you're taking 60% extra off of the Sand King. So yeah, let's just say that Undying walks in there and he gets all that magic damage dropped on top of him. He's basically gone. Sniper doing something I haven't seen actually in a while. The Mansa style sniper, which is in my eyes a relatively nice pickup. It's going to be increasing their push, which I feel is really what they need right now. They need to be able to push and de-push, and sniper is the essence and the embodiment basically of that right now. It's got a Man style and the Maelstrom, excuse me, two of the best de-pushing items in the game. Except for Battle Fury, but that doesn't really work with range heroes. But yeah, Sand King is working his way towards an axe. It's only going to give you those 2 extra pulses, which is why I feel that the superior pickup would be the Vial of Discord. Juggernaut farming well is actually getting initiated upon by Pride. It's burning down, taking quite an extensive amount of damage. Is he gonna be dead? Yes, he is. Pride soloing a Juggernaut. Holy hell. That was a gamble, but it paid off. And now going to be trying to struck with the Pugna. Not taking as much damage as the Juggernaut as of right now, but should very much be able to take him down. And Pride is just on fire as of right now. Sand King, he's trying to look for him. Blink out. Oh, going to be juking out the Bower Strike. So he does have an unspent Midas though. Has to use that a bit more efficiently, but he's currently sitting on the most net worth after killing off that Jugs. Wraith King, the only level 17 Wraith King, is gonna get completely bursted down by the Mystic Flare. There goes the Golem as well, Undying. He's gonna be trying to chase him down. Do keep in mind he does have a reincarnation. So Wraith King's gonna be fine. But yeah. That is a strange build out from Wraith King. He just built straight heart. And now has another 2.4k gold in his pocket. Basically, if you want to play jungle Wraith King, you get an armlet. That's all I gotta say. You get an armlet. You get... Oh, that was risky. You get Stout Shield,
Radiant's
4 tangos,
under attack.
the Quelling Blade, and then you build in a Midas if that's what you want to do.
Structures are
Otherwise, you build Power Treads into Armlet. And Prophet now has one of the best pushing items in the game. Not deep push, pushing items and ganking items. The Desolator. That is such a neat pickup. Oh, hold on, the Juggernaut is trying to take down Sniper on mid. Should be successful. There's one. Pride jumps in as well. They're trying to take down the Juggernaut, and there goes the Mines. He's gonna be able to get taken out there. Sand King drops in with the EP. He doesn't hit as much as he would like. They could try to turn it. There it goes. Now it's the turn of the Wraith King. But Ducks. So much damage and double kill for the Wraith King here. The first real success he's had this game, and his first 2 kills. Sitting on 4.1k gold. This man does not spend money. He is better at saving money than fucking I am. And I'm not half that bad at saving money. I'm actually relatively good at not spending my money. Except when it comes to Dota. Spend way too much on cosmetics. I'm a cosmetic whore, to say the least. It is dumb, the amount of tickets and the amount of items I have. Oh, hold on. This is going to be big. Almost, at least. There are still 3 remote mines. He's got Detonate him, dropping Wraith King down to about a bit more than half HP, forcing him out, but not for long. He does have the Harder to Rask that's going to be working in his favor. I was hoping that was going to be a bit more dramatic than that, but not a whole lot of time for the techies to mine up. That right there is, I don't think it's a good mine spot, at least not for one mine. I'm going to be rotating back out here. Going towards the Roche Pit. There aren't any mines in there, so they don't really have to be careful. Of course, they don't know that. And yeah, they're going to be taking this Roshan, I feel, uncontested. Because Warlock has the golems, Sand King is back up, he's got the epicenter in about 24 seconds. They aren't even going to take it. I was totally expecting them to take the Roshan. Juggernaut was back online, he could have just run straight down there, and they have a better choke point team than the Dire does as of right now. Dire's a lot about pushing right now. All they really have for a team fight is the Techie Suicide Squad. And the unfortunate thing is as well, they don't have any lockdown for the Mystic Flare except for the Sprout. Which is a combination we haven't seen yet. Yeah, Techies, he's sitting on an Aghanim Scepter, hasn't actually gone for the Yules, which I really feel you need to get on Techies. He is one of the slowest heroes in the game, so Yule Scepter is going to be grinding you a lot of movement speed. And mobility and ability to actually do ganks. But he has rushed the Aghanim Scepter, which makes his defense all the more better with the remote mines. He's able to drop him down, so relatively... very, very quick, actually. Yeah, increases damage and cast range, also allows, yeah, the minefield sign. That is going to be crucial. That's actually not a thing we've talked about so far. The minefield sign is going to be so crucial. Where did he actually pop it down? I think he popped it near the Roche Pit. It's going to be concealing all of his mines. Oh, the initiation now from Juggernaut. They got, almost actually at the Techies. There goes the Warlock columns, plus the epicenter. Not really connecting on a whole lot, but they still managed to bring down the Sniper and the Skywrath Mage. Now they're going to turn their attention towards Undying, and he's going to be going down. But on the other side of the map, Pride is trying to solo the Wraith King. Not really working. Going to sprout himself back out. And there it goes, but does manage to push all the way down to the tower. Not much more than that, though. And Techies is the sole line of defense right now until Pride gets online, and should probably be looking to wander back. Techies, oh, getting burned down. Does manage the suicide, so not the longest of timers. And Pride, not looking strong right now. It's going to be blinking off to the side. As the tier 3s are going to be burning down. This Radiant team are pushing so bad with those 2 mud golems. Or mud golems, Warlock golems. It's realistic. Trying to burn down Pride. Actually just trying to force him out. Never mind, down the bottom lane, mid lane. God, I keep saying though, a lot of wrong stuff here. I don't know why my mind is thinking something that I really don't want it to be trying to say. Warlock is gonna get burned down as well. Nice kill there from Techies. It's probably Pride who did the most work. And there goes, oh, Juggernaut. Oh no. Oh no. The Abyssal Blade. This is gonna hurt. Like, he's gonna be burning down so fast. Hold on. Elias might get burned down here. Yep, he's gonna die. And that's the Gem of True Sight. That is so much money right there. Off from the Pugna. Pride has to be careful though. Yeah, oh, the amount of money that Pugna just lost. With that Gem of True Sight. He does have enough for another one. But this is gonna be like a, not really sure, like a gem warehouse. This dire base. Pride, sitting on 5.3k gold. And it's basically, yeah, the most farmed guy on the map right now. He's sitting on, he's out-farmed the Jug by about 2k so far. That is relatively, not actually relatively, that is amazing. Jugs hasn't really been getting a whole lot for farming items, which is probably why. His last hits are not looking super impressive compared to the fact that he is one of the better, if not one of the best farmers in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. One of the fastest. If he gets the right items. Mjolnir Mask of Madness is able to work. You'll be able to work your jungle super fast. And if you get the Battle Fury, that's not half that bad as well. I prefer to go Mjolnir Mask of Madness. Mjolnir Mask of Madness because it costs... It's a poor man's Battle Fury. Speaking of static things, speaking of electric stuff, the Mjolnir has now been picked up by Pride, the great hammer of Thor. The Thunder God has been picked up, and that's going to be increasing his push so much. Like, that is ridiculous. He's got Desolator for the armor reduction. Doesn't damage as much as it did used to, but not by a whole lot. But the Mjolnir is going to be giving them the attack speed to try to burn down those towers so damn quickly. It's going to be sending its creeps ahead. The split push out from this Prophet is going to be unreal. And with Tech, he's starting to get some good mines out. He's still planning on that Roshan bomb, though. But yeah, he's starting to get his mines out. Not as extensively as I had hoped, but that's going to be providing a lot of space for this Prophet to try to work on those towers and try to burn them down. Because we got, 600 full health, though. But yeah. You get the point. He either has to enter from the top and the bottom. Just disregard that tier 2 mid. Just work on all the others. The push is uncontested and very, very fast out from Prophet. Not uncontested for long. Wraith King has decided to join, and he's actually got an MKB, which is not the best pickup for him right now. He's very, very tanky. Oh, nice blink dodge. But, hold on, there's another amazing item pickup, which I'm going to be getting to in a second. Wraith King actually getting burned down by Pride. So much damage taken. And he's just going to be wandering out of there. Nothing that Wraith King can do.
Top tower is under attack.
Top tower is going to get contested in a second. I want to be keeping eyes on the Sand King. Waz finished up the Aghanim Scepter. Nah, they're wandering back down. They don't want to contest. It's down on bottom lane. There goes the stun. Wraith King is trying to heal up, trying to out-lifesteal this Prophet as he's going to be burning down. At least that's the first time. There goes the reincarnation, though. But no second burnout. And everybody rotating towards Pride. He has to be super careful. Probably needs to get out as well. And there's a Soul Warlock up in the top lane with the Refresher. That was the item I wanted to talk about. And they're going to try to go on him. Everybody rotated bottom. It's him alone up on top lane. And there comes Pride. They're going to try to go on him, and he's not going to be able to get the second War Golems off. So that's a wasted Refresher right there. That is super crucial for him. So he's trying to save him, not trying to make sure that the bounty doesn't get claimed, but they will. For sure. There goes the Golems as well. Oh, the blocks. The Warlock Golem. It's going to be safe and sound. Pugna just lost his third gem. Is going to be sending the courier out to retrieve him, but Dragonfly has spotted it, so he's going to be picking up that gem and ferrying that back to base. Holy hell, that's it. It is a gem factory now. You got 3 gems sitting on the side of this dire team. 3 gems. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how much money that actually is. That is 2,400 gold as far as I know. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm correct. Gem. 900. That is more than that. That is 2,700 gold out of the pocket of this Pugna. And he just went lower on the net worth board than a goddamn techies. That's bad. That is like really, really, really bad. Not in terms of the Pugna playing bad, but that's so bad for the Dire right now. They cannot afford to lose that much money, even if it's on a Pugna. Oh, techies, he has to be careful now. They're thinking about the Roshan. He does scout him out. Yes, the suicide. Think he wants to catch more. There goes. I still do claim that this would not, like, right now would be the perfect time to take a Roshan. You got the techies down and no suicide. And you're a better choke point team. Like, if Sand King, he just sits off to the back, lets the Wraith King and the Juggernaut take down the Roshan. Oh, nice little mine there. Going to be slowing them down. And Shadowblade picked up from Sniper. They might want to try to rat this one to victory, which is probably their best shot right now, because Radiant, they have the superior team fight. They got the Sand King and they got the double Warlock Golems, which will be up in 56 seconds. And they're going to be pushing up this middle lane. Turbo's there. Hold on, the Daedalus. This is an important pickup. Daedalus is going to be picked up by the Prophet, so he's going to be doing a lot more damage. Wraith King is going to be dropping so low, almost killing off the Warlock Golem. Not the Warlock Golem, the Warlock. Wraith King dropping so damn low, but the Omni Slash Undying is going to burn down. There goes the Golems. And they're going to try to push this one up. Warlock is almost dead, trying to heal up here. As likewise with the Wraith King, but he does have a reincarnation. So he's working on what? He's probably working on Abyssal Blade. Sure as hell seems like it. And there goes the mines. One Warlock. Oh, the Sand King doesn't have the charge up. He's gonna get ulted up by the Skywrath Mage. Sniper getting burned down as well. Wraith King, he's chasing him super far in. The Rax might drop, but in the meantime, the Prophet has TP'd off to the top lane, has taken down the counter Rax there. Middle lane Rax are going to go. Warlock going to be dropping the second pair of Golems that they're going to be trying to burn down the techies. Wraith King as well, trying to chase them out, and they could just be going straight for tier 4s at this point. But the rat is real though. There is a Sand King. As soon as that he comes out of his invis. No, Prophet is actually back. He's gonna be trying to burn that Juggernaut. Gonna be able to. So much farm, so much gold. Now it's the turn of the Puck, and he's gonna burn down as well. Warlock might not survive it. Pride though is getting initiated upon first. It's gonna drop. 90 seconds. Does he have buyback? He should have. At this point, Undying getting initiated upon. There goes the Prophet buyback. Undying is gonna drop. But Wraith King taking so much damage. He's basically dead. Does not have a reincarnation. He's down and off the count. Pride making the chase. Warlock is gonna die. It's a disaster. Pride, he could be TPing right down to that bottom lane and try to push that in, unless he just wants to go straight throne in a couple of seconds. But win out from the Dire here. Even though they lost to Rax on the tier 4, the split push up from this Prophet is just too strong. He's gonna be TPing right on top of the Sand King here. As he's now coming out of Invis, he's going to be blinking back, but Pride, he should be able to work those towers almost all by himself. Sand King trying to pull back as the push is going to be down on the mid lane. He should probably be using the Manta Style to try to push. Prophet going to be trying to catch the creep wave here. But these Radiant heroes, they're starting to come alive in not too long, which could be very, very dangerous. Pride has TP'd mid. They seems like they want to take middle Rax. They should be able to do that fairly quickly. There is an epicenter available from Sand King. He's only waiting for it. Tower doesn't take shrapnel damage anymore. Buyback from Juggernaut. They want to fight it. I want to be keeping an eye on the Sand King. I want to make sure that I know what he does when he charges up. As they're going to be they're going to be repelling them now. They're back. They're trying to deal with this bottom lane. Pride has TP'd out. The split push is unreal. He's even got a top lane pushing in as well with super creeps. All he needs to do right now is sell the Orchid. Wraith King has probably done the weirdest Wraith King build I've seen in a long, long time. And the weirdest item progression as well. Just Midas straight into heart. No problem. 3.4k HP. I'm unkillable. And with the Abyssal Blade, or MKB first and then the Abyssal Blade, The amount of mini stun and the amount of stun. Hold on. Did he just? He just soloed him again. Pride just soloed a Juggernaut again. Wow. Yeah, he really needs that. He could have actually used the Battle Fury there to try to cut through the woods. Which would probably have been the best option for him. Pride gonna be trying to creep skip here. But yeah, that's probably the weirdest item composition out from Wraith King that I've seen in a long time. And the weirdest item progression. It has worked though, like in the end it has actually kind of worked. He's sitting on more farm than the Juggernaut right now. And more farm than the Sniper. And he came back from basically nothing and now has the third highest GPM in the game. Not much, but still enough. But yeah, Pride doesn't have buyback. He does actually have buyback now. Yeah, okay, he doesn't. The buyback cooldown is still about 4 minutes, which makes it really dangerous. Dragonfly is maybe getting initiated upon. The Hellfire Blast is not going to go. Lotus Orb might stun the Wraith King back. They're going to try to go for him. There goes the Golems on the bottom lane. They're pushing him, but we're going to be keeping the fight. And on the fight here mid, they're actually just pulling back. And the bottom lane push is just so strong. They got to rotate forward. Sand King, he's heading down there, charging up the Epi. It's going to be a wasted Epi though. There's only the Sniper sitting in there. Pride is already back out. He's actually going back in here. Aztec, he's taking down the Warlock with the mines that he's just placed. And the top lane is pushing in. So they're going to have to abandon. They got to defend that top lane. Pride walks in again. Maybe going to try to work his way through the Wraith King. There goes the stun out on him. Sand King trying to burn him down. And Pride is back out.
Warriors of the wood.
This is... I'm sorry to say it, but they've got this right now. They're playing smart. They're not taking any casualties, except for the Skywrath Mage. But that's rather pretty much irrelevant as of right now. As long as they're not losing like core heroes like Sniper and Nature's Prophet,
This will come in handy.
they should be fine. And they're not losing like important heroes as of right now. And Dying's got a Lotus Orb, which is okay-ish. I want to see the effect of the Omni Slash onto it before I actually believe that that's going to be good. But it is at least going to be preventing him from eating that Wraithfire Blast. And oh, Wraith King, he just purchased the Gem of True Sight. And Radiant's Courier just got blown up. But yeah, he just purchased a Gem of True Sight. He was just like, Pugna, you can't carry a gem. Go screw yourself. I'm buying it now. But yeah. This Wraith King, I don't understand his build. But I don't think I'm supposed to. Sheepstick, pick up from Sand King. Could have probably worked a bit more into the ult. Could have gotten a Force Staff as well to try to initiate a bit better. But the Scythe of Vice is going to be amazing up against the Nature's Prophet. Just try to get some lockdown on him so he can't TP out. Or blink out as well. Creep Wave. AKA little minions. Gonna be trying to hold back the Creep Wave from going out, and Nature's Prophet just gonna be cleaning up from the back. It's the 5-man push is gonna be going up on top. They are lacking the Warlock though, who has the double golems in about 30 seconds. But yeah, let's just put it like this. It's only a tier 2, and tier 1 is getting pressured right now. Pride is making sure... And Sniper just sold a Roshan. I absolutely forgot about that. But yeah, Pride, they're putting pressure on it right now, and they can afford to lose top racks. I think if anybody can defend up against Megas, it's this team right here. And they're going to try to trade for it. The Rat is up on top. Warlock is going to die mid. And this is it for the Warlock. He's no way of getting back in. The fortification going out on almost both sides here. They still got it fortified. There it is. It's now the fortification. Pride, they're trying to work through the towers right now. Sniper is sitting off with his illusions, trying to work through the Juggernaut, who's going to go down. Elias, they got to try to get rid of the Sniper, but he does have the Aegis. It's getting burned down, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Rat, though, on the middle lane, it's trying to burn down the tier 4s. A Sniper is back, but they're focusing the wrong hero right now. They should be focusing on trying to get that Ancient. And that's exactly what the Radiant team are doing right now. They're going to go straight throne. They're going to win it. They're going to goddamn take it. Sand King, he's TPing too far back. There is no way out. It is over, almost. There goes the Mystic Flare. It's going to be dropping at least one. I didn't see what it was in GG. Pride, MVP of this game. Holy hell. The ratting is unreal. The experience just went way too much. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the hell to say. Like right now, I'm literally at a loss for words. Shit. I don't know what the hell to say. That was just amazing. When I started seeing that, seeing Pride doing work on the towers, I felt, alright, this is definitely possible for him. Even though they just got double raxed and then eventually mega'd, they were able to still pull it off. That was absolutely incredible. It was very, very well done out by Pride. Just keeping us calm and making sure to split push. Because Radiant, yeah, sure, they had a good, strong team fighting team. But Dire, they didn't really need to win the fight. They just needed to stall and have Pride either rotate in and help win the fight when all the initiation part was over, when Sand King has burned his ulti and everything like that. Or they would just buy enough space for the Nature's Prophet to try to work down that middle, or that bottom or top lane, which is exactly what he did. Which was what made it so great. Actually, okay, Ocarine Core, that was a bit, yeah, Spell Steal. But yeah, the Sniper, the Undying, even though Undying very much fell off, he still did an amazing job of trying to contain him during the team fights. Likewise with the Tombstone slowing everybody down. But Radiant, they were just too focused on the fight, forgetting about the Prophet, and ending up getting a relatively nice GPM and a somewhat decent experience per minute. But overall, even though my cast wasn't at its best today, I am super tired as of right now, which is why I'm messing up words, jumbling. Basically, I'm messing up sentences as well. It's just because I'm tired. And Pride, if you have another replay you want to send me, I can try to make up for it. If you're interested, try to get a bit of a better cast done. Because this was not my optimal today. But very, very well played, GG, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.